Okay, so hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss about media query. So what is the use of media query? Why we have to learn media query? Basically this is a concept in CSS. Media query is a concept in CSS. So if you want to make your website responsive, if you want to make your website responsive, okay, responsive design if you want to achieve, then what you need to use? You need to use media query. So what is the mean of responsive design? Responsive design means, for example, I have created one website. I have created one website for my laptop. Okay, let's suppose this is my laptop. So for my laptop, I have created one website. So if your website is working fine in my mobile also, if your website, the same website which you developed on laptop, and that website is working fine on my mobile as well, or let's suppose that that particular websites is working fine on my tablet as well. Okay, so if it is working fine on my tablet as well, so that type of websites we will say that is what responsive website. Responsive design, or we can say responsive website. Okay, so let me tell you one example of responsive website. For example, here I have a website. So for example, let me inspect this website. So when I increase the width, so you will see here. So see, just focus here on navbar. So when you will see this navbar, when I decrease the screen size, so what will happen? Accordingly, it is trying to fit. See, can you see this icon? This icon is automatically coming. So it is changing, means my website is changing its behavior based on the device screen size. Okay, if device screen size is large, it is expanding the nav links. Otherwise, it is hiding and it is showing hamburger icon. Okay, so this is nothing but just a small example of the responsive website. Okay, so how our CSS will get to know whether what is the our screen size? So this, so with the help of media query, we can detect the screen size. Okay, so for example, when we write, so whenever we write the media query, so generally we use width. So we don't use width directly, but we use something called min width. We write something called max width. Okay, so what's the mean of min width? What is the mean of max width? For example, I am writing here min width is what? 500 pixel. So what's the mean of min width 500 pixel? It means your screen size. When your screen size exactly 500 pixel or more than it. When your screen size 5 means 500 pixel or more than the 500 pixel, then what will happen? This particular property will apply. Okay, so it is saying when a screen size is 500 pixel or greater than the 500 pixel. For example, if I am writing here max width is what? 500 pixel. So when I'm writing max width 500 pixel, what does it mean? It means your widths will start from one pixel and up to how much? Up to exactly 500 pixel. So this is the mean of this particular line, right? So this is how we measure the screen size. For example, if I write here width, if I write here generally width 500 pixel. So if I'm writing width 500 pixel. What does it mean? It means exactly 500 pixel. We are not checking here. We are not checking from 0 to 500 pixel or 500 to like max. We are not checking this because this is the fix. But generally these two things we use with media query. Okay. So let's try to understand it practically. How does it work? So what I will do, I'll try to create the navbar like this. Okay. So in this navbar, if I will tell you like what is the structure of this navbar. So if you will see here, okay. So let's try to create this. So what we will do, first we will first try to understand the structure of this website. So we are just trying to create this navbar. So how to create this navbar? This navbar is nothing but header. This is nothing but header area. Inside the header, we have nav. Okay. Inside the header, we have nav. This is nothing but this particular area is nothing but nav. This particular area is nothing but nav. And inside the nav, we have two elements. One is logo. This is one element. And this entire navigation links. So these are two elements we have. So what we have to do, we have to create the header. We have to create the header. And inside the header, we have to create the nav. And inside the nav, we are having two things. One is logo and second is nav links. Okay, let's try to create it. So let me open my VS Code here. So let me create a folder. Okay, so here I'll create one folder in CSS. Let me write here day 18. Okay, so here I'll create one index.html. Index.html, and here I will write the boilerplate code. So in order to get the boilerplate code, we need to use this exclamation symbol and press enter. And here we will write the title. For example, let's suppose I'm creating the portfolio website. So here I will write my name, right? And after that, what we have to do, we have to create this header. So in order to create this header, what we will do, we will try to use the semantic elements. Semantic elements is readable by the browser. So we will write here semantic elements like header. Okay, so let's try to design this header first. So in order to design this header, I will use here embedded CSS. Embedded CSS, or we can say internal CSS. Okay, so if you will see right now, you will not get anything. If I will go to live, so I will not get anything. I'm just getting this title, which is my name, and on page I'm not getting anything because this is the void element. I mean, nothing will display. So what I will do here, I will write here style tag in order to apply style. So I will call this tag by its name. So here I will write header. Okay. So what I want to do, let's see simultaneously what is happening. So what I want to create this top section as a header. Okay. So what I will do, I will write here width like 100 VH. I mean VW. VW means viewport width. Okay. And after that, let's try to apply some background color. Let me write here background color. Let's suppose black, or let's suppose uh, okay, let's suppose I'm writing here pink color. Okay, but I'm not getting any color because this header is not having any height. So here I will give some height. Let me write here height is 100 pixel. Okay, so this is how our header is coming. But can you see by default some padding and margin is coming? So this is why, because default browser setting applying on it. So what I will do, I will write here padding 0. I don't want padding, default padding. I don't want default margin. And I want content like box sizing, border box. Okay. So this is what we are getting. Okay, but we have to get that, we have to achieve design something like this. Okay, so we have to get design something like this. So what I will do, I will create one nav. On nav, we are having two elements. Okay, on nav, what we have two elements. One is this logo and another is this links, this all complete links. So we have two elements, right? So here in the header, I will create nav. Inside the nav, we have two things. One is logo. So I will write here dot logo. Dot logo is a class, and here I will write my name. Okay, so my name is displaying, and after that, I will create one more class which is like nav links. Okay, and inside this links, I will mention this link education, skills, experience, YouTube, like this. So here I'm creating anchor tag, and here I'm writing education, right? So let me create it quickly. So education is there, and after that we have like I can create one skills. I can create one more which is experience. Okay, I can create one more which is YouTube, and another is what content. Right. So this is what we have here. We have item one inside the nav. We have this is item one we have, and this is what item two we have. Item two. So these two items we have. Okay. So I can hide it right now. So what I will do, I will apply flex property on this nav so that these two items can come side by side. So here I will call this nav, and inside the nav I will write display flex. The moment I will write the display flex, so both are coming side by side. Okay, so I want space between these two elements, means there should be a space between item 1 and item 2. So here I will write justify content space between. Okay, so I will write justify content space between, right? Okay, but see this header is having height and this nav is not having height because we are not giving any height. For example, if I write here background color like blue, so this is our nav. Okay, let me write here like white. So this is our nav. Okay, so I want to keep this nav height same as the header height. So what I will do, I will use percentage. Whatever header height is there, same height it should copy. This nav should copy the same height. So that is why I will write here height is what 100%. There is a reason to write height 100%. For example, if I'm giving height to it like 200 pixel, so your nav is also following. For example, instead of percentage, if I write pixel, 100 pixels, so this is what fixed height. This is not responsive height. For example, if I increase the header height, if I increase the header height like 300 pixel, so this nav height is not moving. What I want, the same height should apply on nav, whatever height header is containing. So instead of writing here pixel, I will write percentage. Percentage means it will follow the parent height. Who is the parent? Header is the parent. So header height is 100 pixel. So it will take 100 pixel. Now what I will do, I will write here, align item center. Align item center means from horizontally. I mean from vertically like this, it will be on center. Okay, it will be on center on cross axis. Okay, so how we can do this? We can write here align item center. Align item center. So the moment I will write align item center, so it is coming like this. So I want to give some padding from left and right. I want to give some padding from left and right. So what I will do, I will write here padding. Okay, so first is for top. Whenever we write the padding, so whenever we write the padding, so padding means first is for top, then right, then left, and then bottom. Okay, so this is the shorthand property of padding. But let's suppose if you are giving two values, so the first is what top and bottom, and the second is what left and right. So here I will give two values from top and bottom. I don't want to give any padding, so I will write here 0. But from left and right, I want to apply some padding like 30 pixel. So it is coming like this. Okay, all right. Now we have aligned this nav items. Now let's try to work on this logo. So what I will do, I will call this name with the help of this class, which is logo. I will write here dot logo, and after that I will write font size. Okay, so font size, let's suppose I'm giving here 4VW. Okay, so it is coming like this. Let me write here font weight. Font weight is like bolder. I can write bold or bolder. Okay, and I want to give one family, font family. Universally, I want to apply it. So I will write here font family, which is Arial. Okay, so if Arial is not present in browser, it will take this font. If this is not present in browser, it will take this font. That's why we give multiple fonts, right? So this is what Arial font applied on it. After that, what we will do? Okay, so what we will do? Let's try to handle this. This is coming with blue color. Let's try to handle it. So how to handle it means I will call it with nav links, class name which is nav links. So here I will write dot nav links. Okay. So you might be confusing like why I am giving here VW. VW I am giving here font size VW I am giving because this font should be responsive. See, for example, that if device height is more, okay, device width is more, so it is automatically increasing its size. When I decrease the device width, so it is automatically changing its size. So that is what VW. Okay, responsive font size I am giving. For example, if I write here font size like 30 pixel, okay, 30 pixel means 30 pixel which is fixed. It will not change its size. It is not changing uh, if we are changing the screen width. So this font is not changing because this is fixed. But I don't want to keep it fixed. So that is why I can write here 3VW or 4VW accordingly. Okay, so this is the mean of VW. Okay, now let's try to handle this nav links. Okay, so inside, okay, so I want some gap. I want gap between this nav links. So what can I do? what can I do here? I can make it display flex. Okay, this nav links, I'm making display flex, and I can apply here gap property. Gap is like 30 pixel. So it is coming like this. But if you don't want 30 pixel gap, we can write here 25 pixel. Okay, so like this it is coming. And after that, inside the nav links, what we have anchor tag. So what I will do, I will say dot nav links, and inside the nav links we have anchor tag. Okay, so we have anchor tag. I want to remove the decoration. Decoration means this underline and this color. So I want to remove decoration. So I will write here decoration none. I want to change the color. So changing color means I will write color which is nothing but white. Okay, or I can write black. And if you want to increase the width, if you want to increase the weight, font weight, so we can write the property which is font weight, and we can write font weight is like 600. So it is coming like this. Okay, right. Now let's see how we can, okay, let me, okay, what we can do. Okay, fine, this is fine. Let's remove the background color, which is green. Okay, let's remove this color also. Okay, let's, instead of this color, can we give here some like dark color? Mm, can we write here color is what? White. Okay, don't take this color. Just take some other color. Okay, let's suppose this is our header is created, but what I want to make it responsive as well. See, once I will go to the inspect, when I'm decreasing the screen width, so this header is not properly working in small devices. So what I will do now, I will apply media query on it. So how to apply media query? Let's see. So in order to apply media query, what we have to do, we need to write here syntax. So let me write here media query. So media query means we will write here at the rate media, and after that we will write here two columns. Okay, or we can write one column as well, nothing, not a problem. Here we will write the screen size. So as I told you, like when your screen size from 1 pixel to this from 1 pixel to 500 pixel, then we will say this size is nothing but we can say this is the mobile size. Okay, let me tell you the some standard size of the screens. So let me write here some standard screen size. For example, okay, this is what device, and this is what width, device width. Okay, so for example, if it is mobile device, if it is mobile device, so what will be the width? Width will be between 0 pixel to 600 pixel. We can take approximate number. And if it is the tablet width, so what will be the size? Size will be 10601 pixel to, it will be 900 pixel. I hope you are getting. Okay, then let's suppose this is a laptop. So the screen size will be 901 pixel to 1200 pixel. Okay, then if it is a desktop, or we can say TV size, so the size will be around 1201 pixel to pixel and up. maximum. If it is going more than this is considered as desktop or TV size. Okay, so let's create the navbar for mobile. So what I will do, I will write here max width. Max width is what? Max width is 600 pixel. 600 pixel means 0 to 600 pixel. Okay, so that is why I will write here width. Okay, width. Max width is what? 600 pixel. Okay, when the max width is 600 pixel, so this is what? This range is nothing but mobile screen. This is the mobile screen. So here what I want to do, I want to hide this nav links. Whatever nav links are there, so I want to hide it. So what can I do? I will write here dot nav links. Okay, whatever inside the nav links, whatever anchor tag is there, I want to say display none. So display none means it will not be visible. When increase size, when I will decrease the screen size. So when it is reaching to the okay, when it will be greater than 600 pixel, then it will visible. Okay. Otherwise, when it is going to when screen size is less, okay, so nav will not display. When it is greater than okay 600 pixel, then only it is visible. Or we can write here size is like 580 also we can give. This is approximate size. Or we can take a little big size 620. Okay, when the screen size is from 1 to 620, then it should hide. So see, okay, when we will decrease the screen size, it will not visible. If you will notice here. Okay, so instead of that, if it is the mobile or tablet size, I want to display some icon here. So how I will display the icon? Which icon? I want to keep such icon. Okay, this type of icon it should come. So in order to get this icon, we need to visit one website. The website name is Remix Icon. The website name is Remix Icon. And here what we will do, here we will search the icon like menu. Okay. So which menu we want? Let's suppose I'm taking this menu and I'll copy this. I'll copy this menu code. Okay. And I will keep this inside our code. So where I will keep outside the nav links. I will keep my code here. Okay, this is the code for this particular icon. But if you will see in our website, so it is not displaying. It is not displaying. So it will not work. Whatever icon you will take from here, it will not work directly. We need to use here one link which is known as CDN link. CDN is nothing but content delivery network. Then only you can use this nav links. So how we will get that CDN? So we need to click on this particular icon. Okay, this is the GitHub. We have to click on it. Then after that, we have to scroll down and we will see one CDN. So what it is saying, CDN, copy the following code and add it to head tag of your HTML document. So how to copy it? Either you can select right click and copy, otherwise you can click on this icon. Okay, so this is copied. Now, so it is saying inside the head. So inside the head, we have head tag. Okay, this is what head tag. Can you see this? This is the head tag. So inside the head tag, we have to keep this link. Okay, let me keep it on top. Okay. So now let's see whether it is showing the icon on our web page. Yes, this is showing the icon. This is showing the icon. But we have to display this icon when navbar is not visible. When navbar is visible, we have to hide this icon. Okay, when this icon is there, navbar should not, nav link should not be there. If nav link is there, then this icon should not be there. So how we will handle, let's see. And first of all, let's try to increase the size of this. Okay, so how to handle the size, how to apply the style on this icon. So let's apply some class in it. Okay, so this is the class, and I will give my class also, like for example menu. Okay, I'm giving here name is what, menu, right? And I will call it dot menu. This is the class, so I will call it by writing dot menu, and I will write here font size. Okay, so ultimately this is nothing but we can consider it like a font, so we can increase the font size. Like, can I write here 2 VW in responsive way? Okay, or 5 VW, or we can give in pixels also, like 30 pixel. Okay, so if you want to increase the width, if you want to increase the font weight, so we can write here font weight like 600. Okay, so if you want to apply the border, you can apply border. Border is what, like 2 pixels solid, and let's suppose I'm writing here black, so it is coming like this. And if you want some space, if you want some space between this icon and this border, we can write here padding. Okay, padding is what, 10 pixel, or maybe 8 pixel. Okay, and I can, okay, if you want to change the color and all, you can do this. Let me write here border radius. Border radius, let me write 10 pixel. Okay, so it is looking fine. Okay, so this is how it is displaying, but I have to hide it initially. I have to display it when the navigation is, I mean when nav is not there, then we have to display it. So here I will write here, okay, this is the menu. Initially I will say display none, display none. So it is not displaying. If you will increase the size or decrease the size, it will not display. It will not display. So what I want, it should display when the screen size is mobile screen. Okay, so here I will write, this is for, we are writing CSS for mobile screen. So here I will say dot menu. Okay, dot menu, it should display block. Okay, display block means it will display the icon. So as you can see, now it is displaying the icon, but when you will expand it, so it is not displaying any icon. But when you decrease the screen size, so it is displaying the icon. So this is how we can design it. Let me create it as it is same. So here what we have, here we have white color. Let me keep background color is what, black. Body background color, let me keep body background color is what, black. Body background color black. Okay, so right, now let me keep this header color is what, white. To make it exactly same, I will write here white. Okay, and this color should be purple. This is what, logo color. So inside the logo I can mention color is what, uh, blue violet. Okay, I can give blue violet here, right? Okay, and after that, what is the color of this? Okay, so this is something like black color. Okay, and what we can do, we can apply some hover effect on it. Okay, hover effect means, let me just cut it. Okay, so hover effect means I want to apply hover on this this link, this a tag. I want to apply hover class. So dot nav links, we have a tag. Okay, a, I want to apply hover. So what I want, the color should be, when I keep mouse on this navigation, the color should become red. Okay, so as you can see, the color is becoming red and some underline also come. So I will write a text decoration which is underline. So underline will also come. Okay, but if you want like it should come smoothly, so I can write here transition property. Okay, transition. Okay, and what transition you want? I want all type of transition. What is the duration? Let's suppose 0.6 second, right? And what will be the timing function? So I'm writing here timing function is in, is out. Okay, so that's it. So it is coming like this. Okay, but there is one more thing. When I keep cursor here, it is coming like a text. It should come like a link, my logo. Okay, so here I will write cursor is cursor is nothing but pointer. Okay, so now at this time it is not showing like a text, it is coming like a link. Okay, so this is how we can create, this is how we can create a responsive navbar. So when I'm decreasing the screen size, it is automatically coming like this. Okay. Okay, in the next class we will see the further part of this, how we can create the remaining part of this website. Okay, so please practice guys. Let me walk you through the code once again, like what we did. Basically, first of all, if you will see this code, okay. So first of all, what we have done, we have created header. We have created header. Then inside the header, I have created nav tag. And inside the nav tag, we have two items. One is logo and second is links. Okay. And inside the links, nav links, I have created this education, skills, experience and all. Okay. So after that, what I have done, I have applied CSS on header. I applied CSS on header. The width of the header should be complete screen width and the background color should be white and the height should be what 100 pixel. Okay, and nav I have given nav as display flex and justify content space between. Justify content space between means there should be a space between this header and this nav. Okay, there should be a space between these two items. That is why I have given the height of this nav is nothing but 100%. Nav height and header height should be same. That's why I'm writing here 100%. Okay, then align item center. Align item center means from top to bottom. Top to bottom it should be center. From top to bottom it should be center. Okay, after that I have written padding. If I'm writing two values, so first value is for top and bottom. Top and bottom, padding from top and bottom. So I'm not giving any padding from top and bottom, but from left and right, I'm giving padding is what 30 pixel. So from left 30 pixel, from right 30 pixel. Okay, then I have applied some size to this logo and the font weight and other properties. So as you can see here, and nav links I've created display flex and I have given gap is what 25 pixel, right? Okay, so just see the code and try to write the code, and if you have any query, any problem while writing this code, you can write your issue in comment. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this video.